Hi everybody. I'm trying a new setup today and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm going to be showing mostly chess here from now on. This is a game that I drew with another guy named Gusche. He was only a 1086. My rating has been dropping steadily, but let's see how this game started. It was a really up and down game, and I'll show you the whole review here. So we're both in the center, and I should have copied him and played the knight out. Let's see if that would have been the top move. Okay. So my top move is c6, so it's to bring this knight into this square right here. And we'll see that he challenges my piece, and all I'm supposed to do here is to bring out my other piece and challenge the center again. Now, if I were to have done that and he takes, then I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to do. I guess I can, I guess I can take with the knight because I'm protecting it with this piece. So if he takes, I take, and then we've got kind of a center pawn structure. But that didn't happen. I only have one move, which is to retreat. He comes out to protect his piece. I attack his piece again. And now he's up by a full piece. So not looking good for me so far. And this is where I'm able to get some counterplay. And by taking this piece, now I'm up by a piece. Or by a pawn, I should say. He's going to take back here next. And then I'm going to take back, not letting him get any closer to me. After the queens are exchanged. Yeah, this was a mistake. I was nervous. My piece is in the middle of the board. He's about to castle. So I just kind of wanted to get more pieces off the board. Put him in check, and that enables me to get my last piece out. Now he moves his horse into here. There's no way I can get to it to defend it, as you can see, at all. But I noticed that this square right here was free for me to take one of these two rooks, and he might be so focused on getting that free pawn that he might drop one of his rooks. So I think it's safe, and I jump there. It just looks like I'm kind of centralizing my knight. He may not have seen the threat of knight to e3. He takes, and I was also looking to see if he could put me in check, which he can't. I learned that any knight 3 pieces away from you diagonally, or 1, 2, 3 spots, it takes 3 moves to get to your king. So I'm going to move into this spot right here and take one of his 2 pieces there. So obviously this piece, not obviously, but this piece is vulnerable as soon as I take this. If he chooses, he can take that and put me in a pinch. Now it does say my best move is to take, and that is what I do. And now his best move is to take with the rook. I'm not quite sure the differences between the two, but now I'm up by 3 on the scale. He puts me in check. I go to the corner. I just didn't want to mess with this anymore, and I wanted to start bringing out my other piece. I secure my bishop, make sure that it's always protected. He does take that free piece, and now I have him in a bit of a tight spot because this is checkmate if I'm able to get down here. So he can't move this piece out of the way. If he moves here to protect, then I can just move up here, which he ends up doing. And now I'm hitting this piece. If he decides he wants to take that piece, then I can take his knight. His only legal move would then be to move back his rook, and I take that rook right there, and then he's in checkmate. So he decides to sacrifice his piece. I go ahead and take it. He moves back to protect himself, and I wanted to get my other rook into play, so I moved my piece up and also protect this. He starts to come out, and I want to keep pressuring him. I keep my piece on a safe square. Go ahead and move to his back rank there. We exchange, and now I've got him on the run. I start taking as many pieces as I can, hoping I can still walk up this last pawn. And at some point I mess up here. Yeah, I'm supposed to actually take my king and put my king down here so that he doesn't have a check on my king, which is what he ends up doing. So he has a check on my king. He queens himself. I have to use my rook to take the queen. And then again, I shouldn't have gone up one further. Where should I have gone? I should have started to push this piece, it looks like. Kept some separation there. I try to move up to walk my pawn up the board. Puts me in check. I have to go that direction because the king's cut me off on that way. And now I'm in really good shape. I made the right move. I almost moved over there, but I didn't. And so he can't take because the pawn covers. If he ever moves away, then the pawn will become a queen. So he's going to check. And now from there, I move the wrong way. I have nowhere to go from here. And he can just start pushing these pieces. I should have moved here. Let's see, the top engine move was A2. Should have moved there. And then he would have moved here. And then I would have got a queen. I'm curious, what if he would have just moved over here? I go B3. What if he goes here? Okay, now I can move up. Yeah, I guess he might have gone. Yeah, okay. So that didn't happen, unfortunately for me. And I'll show you what did happen. He took that piece. And now I make my queen. So now I should win, right? I've got a king and a rook and a pawn versus two pawns. Two pawns on the outside, one being a passed pawn. I take one. And now he cannot come over to the side. I've cut him off. But I really don't know how to beat this game. Now I still have 11 minutes on the clock. He only has 1 minute. And so I should have really taken my time. It says the top engine move was to H2. Interesting. So H2 and then E3. Oh, E3 the king. Start moving my king in. Okay, now I have mate in 22. Yeah, I could not calculate that. So instead he took that piece. I keep coming in. And now instead of, this is what I should have done. I should have swung my piece over here. And I mean, it's a pretty crazy ending if I swing my piece over there. I already watched this once before. But I ended up getting stuck in the corner. And then I had to sacrifice my piece. It ended up being a draw even though I was up by so much. So the game review. I get one of these a day. He went 85%. I went accuracy 83%. And says that I played like a 1450, which is way above my rating. He played like a 1500, which is interesting because, as you can see, he was up, and then I was way up, and then he equalized, and then I was way up again. I think my top up was like 5. Yeah, my best move was to stop him from castling, keep him in the center. These are the moves that it would have been. And then I'm able to castle. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. That was my great move. Saw it a couple moves before, which I was happy about. And you start getting into my blunders to lose this game. There's my blunder there. Best move would have been to move over. And then to protect from the side. And then to walk my king up. Yeah, very hard to know that stuff. Very hard to win this. For me, anyway. This is my other great move. I just didn't do it right after that. It happens. Okay, so this is the best show moves. So now if he moves down, I've got him. I guess he could have moved closer to it. Yeah. All right, I've got 8 announcements or 9 announcements. Let's see what they are, and let's play these games real quick before I sign off. All right, so what did he take? He took a pawn. Okay. Now I could take back. But is there anything wrong with that? See, his queen's got eyes on this. But it's protected from here. So, and then I like that because then I'm kind of lined up on this piece. And so next move I could come in here, and that would be a check threat right there. Okay, let's take back, even though it kind of exposes me a little bit. And all right, challenges the C file. I'm not going to give him, or the D file, I'm not going to give him this file. I'm going to let him take me if he wants that spot. I only have 1 piece left and he has 2 besides these 2 rooks. And I haven't lost any pawns yet. So what can I do to make progress? I guess I could push here. Wait. Progress. I kind of want to do this. If I move this down, then I can move this up. This up and this up. If I move that there, then... Or should I be pushing over here? Don't really want to move this because then he can come in here. I guess he can come in there and pick up whatever piece he wants anyway. Yeah, maybe I should actually just move this instead. Wait, can he even get there? Oh no, wait, he can't get there. Unless he goes back over. Yeah, let's just do this. So that I could push this and then this and start kind of closing in on that guy. Okay. So he pushes a pawn up. So this piece is stuck. It's protected, but it's stuck. And I do need to move this piece out of the way, because if I counterattack, well, forget about it, because he can just take right away. Okay, so I can't go forward. I could go there. Actually, there looks pretty good, because I still have retreating squares. I could go there. Doesn't really help me much unless I want to jump in here. There is fine too. A lot of fine movements. I want to go forward if I can. Yeah, let's just try that. Wow. Well, I basically have a choice of, well, this piece has to stay here for these two. So this is, well, I have this piece too that can go. This might be nice actually, because then it can attack this piece. Although it might be nice to keep the file. I'm going to pause for the day. All right, so I hope that was an interesting stream. I wonder if you liked it, and if you did, just subscribe and leave a comment and a thumbs up. Thanks.